how Tom did you came up with the idea of getting back together after all this time?
I think things just sort of, a few things just fell into place at the right time. Because obviously I was off doing my solo thing and got to the end of, I'd done the first solo album, then I'd done a Christmas album that came out after that. And yeah, so it just felt like a natural pause at that point, but I didn't really know what I was going to do next. And then at the same time, I also thought, you know, God, I haven't seen Tim for ages. It'd be really nice to see him again. So he came around. We just started talking about music and these songs that he'd been writing about his marriage breaking down, and they were very sad, but I was very drawn to them. And it felt like the right time, you know. And then we all got together and just discussed it, and I think we all felt ultimately that it would be a really lovely thing to come back and have another go.
And you get involved with his songs because they are Tim's songs, right? So how do you feel singing, I mean, other songs?
Yeah. Well, it varies really. It varies, you know. I mean, I've done it for so many years that I think, in a way, it's second nature. And of course, it's probably the signature of what Keane is, you know, in terms of those songs and my voice. And so I guess there must be a kind of chemistry there that just works. I'm not sure quite how. I guess I've got a way of emoting Tim's pain.
How does it feel rediscovering the old songs again, doing them live?
It's great, actually. We've had a great time rehearsing like all these different songs, that some of which you almost sort of forget, and you forget they exist, and then suddenly it feels like such a sort of like a treasure trove. So it's been really fun, reconnecting with some of the old songs, and they have a freshness to us now that I think we had maybe lost towards the end of like the 10 years of solid touring. You know what? If you eat your favourite meal for 10 years, then you're not going to enjoy it at the end, you know.
Good
so
analogy.
It's the same, you know, with playing songs that you love, but sometimes it just becomes something you can almost do without thinking about.
Your songs are always sort of catchy songs. Is there a formula? Because you've got 2, 3, 4 hits per album.
Right. I think Tim. More. We all love pop music. We all love strong melodies. We grew up listening to the Beatles. You know, it's in our sort of blood as a band to try, and we're drawn towards things that you wake up in the morning when you were listening to yesterday. You know, that thing, and you can still hear it. So I guess Tim has a bit of a talent for writing those melodies.
Mm-hmm. We've had some fun questions on Instagram, and we choose one. Nawel Mari is the one we choose, and he wants to know, what if you could choose any artist from anywhere, from any period, who would that artist be to play live, to sing a song? Any artist, you and you.
Dead or alive?
Dead or alive, that's it.
I could see you doing like a duet with Elvis or something.
See who's sexier.
See whose hips move.
Yeah.
I
mean, there are so many. I mean, I'm really, this year for some reason I've really sort of found, I've rediscovered my love of listening to music again, which I felt like I'd maybe lost a little bit in recent times. But yeah, this year particularly, I've just fallen in love with so many records.
Honestly,
with the classic, the old ones?
No, with new records.
Honestly, every day we get in the bus and Tom's like, have you listened to the new Vampire Weekend record? It's unbelievable. Have you listened to Beck? Have you listened to Nick Cave? It's like...
Beck, you said Beck.
Yeah.
His last album is really good.
I agree.
That's what he was saying the other day.
Yeah, and the Nick Cave album, I think is
unbelievable.
Stunning record.
Too deep.
And which were the bands you listened while you were teenagers or kids?
When we were kids, I mean, a lot of
kids or teenagers. The bands, the ones that made the influence in your music.
When we really started putting the band together properly, that was during Britpop. So there was just so much great music around in the UK at that point. Obviously there was Blur and Oasis, but then there were all these other bands as well, which was very inspiring to us as young kids, you know.
That's it for now.
Thank you.
I really appreciate this talking with you.
Mirá más en fmaspen.com.